stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning. I almost said good afternoon because, since it's kind of cool because since I went lower on my meds, I'm not sleeping as much. Yay! It's kind of nice. Hey, Chris, good morning. It's good to see you. This is my new tie-dye Spider-Man shirt given to me by my friend Amber. Thank you very much, Amber. Oh. All right. So we're going to be reading. Here come the shirt comments. It is a badass shirt. I got a little upset because it didn't get in last week's laundry. Those are the types of problems I have nowadays. Just fine with me. We're going to be reading out of the 12 by 12 today, page 102, I believe. Let me double check that. Yep, 102. We'll get started in about a minute. New fentanyl awareness is out today. Happy Fentanyl Awareness Day. That is today. A half hour long. We do a little bit of education in there, but mostly it's about why we're doing what we're doing, why it's so important. And I think we could have probably talked on that longer, but plan on let's just say I'm up to 8 different podcasts now. Yeah. I'm going to be doing some producing for a lot of them. And so I got invited to an Adams County Coalition meeting on last Friday. And I went. That's right. Got in the car and everything. And it was kind of cool because I go down there, and what they're doing is they have some money, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. What are our plans in Northglenn in Adams County to make changes? And at the top of their list is substance use disorder. Still don't like saying that. Well, now guess what I am. So I was able to get some other phone numbers. That resource center is being revived. God's doing it. Somebody else is taking it on and needing my help. I'll help them. So I get done with the meeting and everything, right? And I'm kind of talking with some people, and they say, "Oh, what's your email? We'll send your payment." I'm like, "Oh, hi, Ingrid's Kindle." Yay, chat's working for you today. Woohoo. So we're talking, and Pastor Marcia, who's the one that invited me, and she's going to be, I think we're going to be able to start using her churches soon. I paid off the church in Henderson. It's paid off. Right. So they said, "Can we get your email so that we can pay you?" I'm like, "I got paid for this?" So that was kind of cool. I got paid. I don't know how much yet. I haven't seen anything. But then she went on to say, "Hey, I'm also writing a grant so we can help pay you for what you're doing." So if you know grant writers, we're going to start writing grants now. The time is now. Why? Because we're going to need it for prevention. Oh, my prevention idea is not gone. It's just beginning. See, that podcast is going to get popular very quick, right? Or I'm anticipating it will, but I'm not expecting it to. From there, once we get everybody's ear, what I'm going to do is start showing communities how they can put together prevention teams and go to the schools. That's what we're doing. All right, let's do some introductions and get started with the Daily Trudge. Dion loves to talk about his company. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. Absolutely it is, Chris. Prevention is where it starts. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. And if you feel like you could share the video, then do it. I think I'm just going to delete that one. There it is. Gone. Deleted. Do it our way. Because I do it my way. Ingrid, we are going to be starting on, let's see what it wants us to get to. Okay. I'm going to start on page 102 at the top. Now, what a prayer. And we're in step 11 here. Prayer is the raising of the heart and mind to God. And in this sense, it includes meditation. How may we go about it? And how does it fit in with meditation? Prayer, is commonly understood, is a petition to God. Having opened our channel as best we can, we try to ask for those right things of which we and others are in the greatest need. And we think that the whole range of our needs is well defined by that part of step 11, which says knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. A request for this fits in any part of the day. Yeah. Remember, back in the 90s, Chris, we were winning the war on drugs, man. We were winning. Remember? You go into an AA meeting, and it was standing room only. And that was at midnight. Didn't matter when you went. The room was full. I miss candlelight meetings. So, the knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. So the knowledge of God's own will. If you thought on this, it's been a while since I've talked on it. Probably a good thing, huh? By the time you are at step 11, you should have a good understanding of God's will for you. If not, don't worry about it yet. It'll come. Some things happen in God's time. He's going to give you something. Okay? And this give is not going to be a gift. It is going to be your work. It's going to be your passion. He's going to present certain things to you that He wants you to take care of in this lifetime for Him. And it usually consists of helping save His children, of passing the word on that the only way to true independence is total dependence on a power greater than myself. In the morning, we think of the hours to come. Perhaps we think of our day's work and the chances it may afford us to be useful and helpful, or of some special problems that it may bring. And this is where I feel special in a way, because I get to do this all the time. And I feel blessed to do that. It comes with certain things. Okay. This is my first new shirt in years. Probably not years. Okay. I don't have a lot of money. That's going to be changing. Not that a lot, but I have no idea how much money I'm going to be making. I don't. Perhaps we think of our day's work that possibly today we will see a continuation of serious and yet unresolved problems left over from yesterday. Okay. So here, our immediate temptation will be to ask for specific solutions to a specific problem and for the ability to help other people as we have already thought they should be helped. in that case, we're asking God to do it our way. When somebody asks me, okay, I just need to understand it a little bit better. When other people ask me to pray for them, I am not going to pray for anything seriously specific. Okay? I'm in a lot of pain. I'm not going to pray for your pain to go away. I'm going to pray for the courage that you need to get through what you're going through. That's what I'm going to pray for. Because that's a real prayer. I don't get to decide. Sure, I can put in a request, but it can't be selfish. Maybe try this one. God, what can I do to be helpful in this situation? That's a much better question to ask yourself. And that's still praying for the person because you're thinking of them. And in this case, the thought counts. It does. Power of prayer works. Not always in our favor. Actually, it is almost always in our favor. It may just not feel like that right now. Therefore, we ought to consider each request carefully to see what its real merit is. Even so, when making specific requests, it will be well to add to each one of them this qualification, if it be thy will. Chris was 5 minutes ahead of us. He called that one. Ding, 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 ding. Chris wins. All right. That's right. It's God's will. See, I have a finite mind, and I'm going to probably ask for the wrong damn thing. Okay. I have to remember that. We ask simply that throughout the day, God places in the best understanding of his will that we can have for that day, and that we be given the grace by which we may carry it out. Let's do one more paragraph and then I'll wrap it up. As the day goes on, we can pause where situations must be met and decisions made. Renew the simple request, thy will, not mine, be done. This is a great way to start your day over. Yeah. Even if you're getting ready to go to bed in 10 minutes, you can start your day over. In fact, I recommend it. Okay? Going to bed with a shitty attitude is not going to do you any good. When I do that, I wake up with it. And considering I'm already angry when I first wake up, actually, I'm getting better. Right? I used to be really angry because of my nightmares. And because I haven't been sleeping as long, I haven't been having the nightmares, which has been nice. So a simple request. But notice before that it says we can pause. Okay. There's that taking 2 extra seconds. But for us, we're going to take 4. We're going to take 4 seconds. I'm going to say it again. Always take that next little step. Always take it. Okay. Oh, I'm done. No, you're not. There's one more step. It always is. Chris says Jesus Christ prayed to make my mind better, and in my mind's eye, he was God. Thank you, Chris. If at these points our emotional disturbance happens to be great, and that can happen, we will more surely keep our balance, provided we remember and repeat to ourselves a particular prayer or phrase that has appealed to us in our readings or meditation. Okay? So, you're trying to let something go, right? I teach people this on the second step. You're going to let it go. Some things are harder to let go, right? The other day, on Saturday, I was having a hard time, right? And I had to let it go several times during the day because I would find myself thinking about it again and starting to get upset and be like, Dion, you took it back. God, this is yours, not mine. Thank you. And I had to do that. And guess what? I had a decent day. I still had a good day. We did, you know what I did? I did a fentanyl awareness, right? I'm proud of myself because I didn't stick with the norm, fentanyl awareness prevention. No, I went and did a little bit of digging, understanding fentanyl. Doesn't that sound, it's not mixed up with everything else. You will also not see me wearing any shirt that says fuck fentanyl. No, that'd be like me wearing a shirt that says fuck alcohol. Okay. Just saying it over and over again will often enable us to clear a channel choked up with anger, fear, frustration, or misunderstanding, and permit us to return to the surest help of all, our search for God's will, not our own, in the moment of stress. At these critical moments, we remind ourselves that it is better to comfort than to be comforted. It is better to understand than to be understood, to love than to be loved. We will be following the intent of step 11. See, in the case where to love than to be loved, okay, the first thing I need to do is learn how to love myself. Okay. Once I did that, then I had to start learning how to love other people appropriately, an appropriate type of love. And now I've accomplished that. All right. There's several people here, and I love every single one of you. Okay. But you're all different. But I love you for who you are. So when a newcomer comes in, I can give that love. I have plenty to give. And I can give unconditional love to an alcoholic, to a brand new newcomer. I can also give a little bit of respect. Throw some respect in there, man. Your attitude will change once you think to yourself, remember how fucking hard it was to come in? Remember how hard it was? I know, huh, Katie? It's weird, huh? I've been going through that a little bit too, where, I'm just finding out what friends are really supposed to be about, man. I'm 52. I'm still glowing up. So good to see you, Katie. All right. I have a phone call to make, and then I get to meet with the web designers. Almost there. We're like so close. So close. I love you all. I really do. Peace out and have a day. Bye-bye.